It's the Buffalo Bills and the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Oh, wow.
Ready to get this one going. And we're underway from Everbank Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So here are the Jaguars taking over for the first time on offense. They're brought out by the fifth-year man out of Clemson. Hard to believe it's year 5, isn't it, Brock? Former #1 overall pick, Trevor Lawrence.
The promise and the potential, well, they've been with Lawrence his whole football life. From high school in Georgia to stardom at Clemson and even a playoff run in Jacksonville, it's just consistency. Week in and week out will be the next step for Trevor in his career.
And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
All right, let's go.
Off the play action, it's Lawrence.
Fuck.
Completed over the middle. And he is hauled
I
down
saw that
right
one
at
too.
his midfield
I
stripe.
fucking saw that one.
It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
And the Jaguars first down.
Now give, it's ETN headed left. He's got a gain of 6 there. Jack Thompson finishing that play off. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
They go right back to ETN. And his short game gets them a new set of downs. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
That's good for the Jaguars. First down.
Throwing on first down, Lawrence. Hauled in left side. They get to him after a small pickup to the 35. Jordan Poyer up from the secondary to make that stop. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
At the 35-yard line.
Lawrence working from the gun. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion. And completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Ricky Myers, and he's got it. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars finish up an excellent opening series.
Cam Little's on for the extra point.
Little checks on the extra point. And the Jaguars will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Ty Johnson now to return. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. So here come the Bills for their opening drive. They're led out by the reigning NFL MVPs. Finished top 5 in voting 4 of the last 5 seasons, Josh Allen.
Look up game changer in today's NFL, and you see Josh Allen right at the top of the list. Really, one of the only guys in the league who can make the play with his arm or with his legs in just about any situation. The guy is a game changer.
Allen now on first down. He's got this complete to James Cook. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
First down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Buffalo.
Play action now. Allen. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
Throwing here, Allen. Here's a screen for Cook. It's a small gain up to the 38. Josh Hines Allen, that time to haul him down. Let's see what they went with on third down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and convert on 3rd and 17.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, I love that.
And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. And the Jaguars get it back after a marvelous defensive effort. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's ETN to begin the drive. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. 1st down now, ball at the 33. ETN again. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. Hey, go! A gain of 5 brings up
Now Lawrence. They just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
incomplete. Brings up 3rd and 5.
They bring Thomas in motion. 3rd down, Lawrence to throw. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
There's no question. The greatest concern there was just getting the 1st down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned
should have stuck with the game plan.
The drag route was perfect. He comes open the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline.
And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st. Out of the gun, a give to ETN.
Wow! Wow!
In the middle. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars parlay the interception into points. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Bills nothing.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. On the return, there's Ray Davis. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Here comes the Bills offense for their 2nd drive of the game. And a big setback for them to overcome early, Brock, giving them points off that interception. And for a quarterback, a tough way to start the game as well. They got to shake that off.
Yeah, but this is where you really do start to see just the cream of the crop. The quarterbacks that are the best in this league flush, no matter what the circumstances are. But especially the negative ones, you flush them away and you go persevere.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Throwing now on 1st down, Allen. Well, right side, and Shakir has it. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, or right at the 31. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
That's another Bills 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Well secured by Brandon Cooks. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Oh, he's got it. It's in close. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills reach pay dirt for the 1st time this game. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Now Prater on to send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Now the Jaguars offense ready to take over once more. And we'll see if the perfect start can continue as they try for their third touchdown in 3 drives.
Alright, well, if we don't stop this fucking running game, this shit don't fucking matter. This is getting fucking ridiculous. Come on, y'all.
From the gun, ETN gets it.
Yeah, bro, just letting this nigga run. Wow.
There on the stop.
Bro, I like this dude, but what the fuck?
It's 2nd and 7.
I thought he running like a Dan Thomason. Dude, what the fuck?
Lawrence. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd down.
Please, just run the swing. Fuck. Of course you don't want to run the swing.
He's got Thomas on the slant. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. On 4th down, it's Logan Cook on for the Jaguars.
Take it.
It away.
Oh, no. Ain't no fucking way.
To the 2-yard line.
Ain't no fucking way.
Both teams starting that long walk to the other end of the field. It's a 14-7
Ain't no fucking way.
To Everbank Stadium in just a bit. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football.
You got to be absolutely fucking kidding me.
Punt to end the first. Now the shotgun give to Cook. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Caught, nice game left side. And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Left side into the hands of Shakir. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him.
Another Bills. First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On 1st down, Allen. It's brought in downfield by Kincaid. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Oh, hold the fuck on. Hold on. Let's give this back up. Fuck.
Again, Allen to the air. Complete to Shakir. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Prater on for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bills tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball to the 35 to begin this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Completed over the middle. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard.
They'll try it left with ETN. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Throwing his Lawrence on 3rd down.
Oh, hell no. Get the fuck out of here. What? What the fuck was that?
They've got first down here.
Oh, hell no. Bitch.
Lawrence to throw it.
Good job. Good job. Good job.
Ryan Thomas Jr., his intended target. And that'll bring up second down.
For Davius White on the coverage.
Hey, go. There we go.
Lawrence throwing here. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Back to the air, Lawrence.
What?
Has it. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They keep this drive
Fuck,
moving,
man.
Another 1st and 10. Inside handoff goes to ETN. No one up the middle, none outside either, Brock. So give him just 2 yards on that carry. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Bills' 12-yard line.
Lawrence working from the gun. He brings it in.
No.
And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the
Go.
marker. Didn't get it. 3rd down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs.
Lisa 24.
Lawrence here running the sneak. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up. Facing 4th down, the Jags electing to send out Cam Little for this field goal try. Pretty automatic look for him from the left. Little knocks it through. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
What the hell?
And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Bills and quarterback Josh Allen ready to get back to work now on offense. And after watching their passing attack take them the length of the field last drive, Brock,
Oh,
I expect
fuck.
we're probably going to see a heavy dose of the aerial attack again here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. The early returns on the stat sheet have been good so far, partner. He's off to the exact kind of start they were hoping he'd have.
Yeah, you can just feel the rhythm, the timing, the tempo. And that ball is zipping all over the field.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Allen now on 1st down. Going right back to Kincaid, complete. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. Yeah, that's good for a Buffalo first.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the
Here's Allen. Finds him over the middle. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Now, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. Hang with us. More football coming up from everybody. Second and 3 now. To the air again, Allen. Shakir with the grab. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Bills have a 1st down.
1st down. It's a gain of 10. And the Bills
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 8-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Another one for Cook. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills get some late points and the lead. It's a James Cook touchdown. Prater adds the PAT. And the Bills take a 4-point lead.
Bills 21. Jaguars 17. And Prater set to kick off.
Now Prater on to send it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Caught by the tight end, running that corner.
Come on, man. Fuck.
Just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Going on 1st down, Lawrence. They'll look underneath here for ETN. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
4 yards on the pickup.
Out of the gun, Lawrence.
Thank you.
Out left, incomplete.
Thank you.
Couldn't find Brian Thomas Jr. on that throw. And now they're going to face 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
They've got a man in motion. They'll air it out on 3rd. That's Cox. He's got Washington. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Going again. Here's Lawrence. Steps up, and he's running with it. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
From the red zone now. Complete. It's Myers. And he'll go down here at the 16. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. Throw is caught. He's out of bounds. Looks like right around the 5-yard line, partner. So they're going to be set up with 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 11.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
At the 5-yard line.
Here's Lawrence to throw. To the end zone, but incomplete.
That was a close one.
2nd and goal.
That was close.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. Dumps it off to his right.
Yes.
And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Little knocks it through. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Kate, if you're not going to pay a methodical drive off with a touchdown, that's the 2nd best thing you could do. You could take all the time down for points on the board, maybe a little momentum in heading into halftime.
So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. So just a 1-point game here at the break, Brock, as we go over to the EA Sports Halftime Reports with our buddy Scott Hansen.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome into the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you on an abridged halftime report. Good competitive first half. This game kind of has a punch-counter-punch feel to it, as reflected on the scoreboard. Tight game going into the 2nd half. Can either team pull away? To find out, let's go back to the stadium and our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Big thank you to our guy Scott Hansen and the gang down in Orlando. Got a close one here, Brock, as our 2nd half gets underway. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the 2nd half. We're underway.
Oh.
Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Bills and James Cook making their way back out on offense now. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive.
Outside. Look out.
On first down, Allen. Trying to connect, but it winds up incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on.
First and 10 now from the 46.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
56, 50. Hey, hold on. Where's that?
Working from the gun, it's Allen.
Oh my.
That play right there, Kate,
That's my fault.
Show you,
That's my fault.
Take any
Fuck.
completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Cook trying this one up the gut. Still going past the 40. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line. Now after the run, we see he's visibly shaken up. Team medical staffers headed over to take a look. So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Throwing the out route complete. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
First down. A gain of 14. First down, Buffalo.
On the ground, first run for Ray Davis. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up first and goal.
Great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
And he has the Buffalo touchdown. The Bills grow the lead coming out of halftime. Prater on for the PAT.
Prater lining up for the point after.
Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bills grow their lead to 8.
28. Jaguars 20. Matt Prater is set to kick off.
Now Prater on to send it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out now runs the Jaguars offense. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Here's ETN on first down. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Here comes the screen for ETN. It's a small gain up to the 38. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
And they'll throw 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. The Jaguars into punt formation. Logan Cook, the one to kick it away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Bills and James Cook making their way back out on offense now. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. First down throw for Allen. Flushed out of the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And he's going to be hit and sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Second down now. They need 7. Davis gets it from the gun. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Buffalo first. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
First and 10. Here's Allen. Left side into the hands of Shakir. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Second down run by Davis. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Throwing now on first down, Allen. This is reeled in by Joshua Palmer. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
Running out of the gun with Davis. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
That's another Bills first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. This one's caught. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Good for a Bills first down. First and goal.
No run. Davis. So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills lead by 14. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. Prater on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills lead by 15 now.
Jaguars 20. Prater set to kick off.
Now Prater on to send it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. Man in motion here. Lawrence with it on first. Complete right side to Washington. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Offense to the line for second down. Lawrence working from the gun. And he's just going to huck this one into about row C there. And some lucky fan and haul in a heck of a souvenir. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Here he goes, third and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Jacksonville in punt formation. And they could really use a good one here. He has it at the 22. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. The Bills and quarterback Josh Allen ready to get back to work now on offense. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, I expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Oh, just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
And the Bills first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Back to throw now, Allen. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
It's second down and 10.
Second down, Allen throwing again. Yet again, he finds Shakir. And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense. But the catch does get him to the 39-yard line.
That's good for the Bills. First down.
Allen now on first down. That's brought in. It's his back, Ray Davis. And they stop him right at the line of scrimmage as Tom runs out in the quarter. So we hit the end of the third quarter. The Bills hold both the football and a solid lead here as they try to close this out. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Davis up the middle. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Shotgun handoff to Johnson. This is close, but does not get that first. They're going to be left with a 4th and short.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Got his man. Shakir has it. And that short gain is enough for a new set of down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First down. A 4-yard pickup on the play. First down, Bills.
All set now. 1st and 10.
Brown 80. 5 wide.
Davis takes it straight ahead. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
That's another Bills. First down.
Going right back to Davis. And that is exactly what they were after, Gronk. A good 8-yard run there on 1st down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards. They just got a very successful one.
How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
No gain.
3rd and just 2 to go.
And it brings up 3rd down.
On the handoff, here's Davis. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this. On 4th down, Allen. And this is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills making a 3-score game in the 4th. Prater on for the PAT. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. Now Prater on to send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Jacksonville offense back on the field now. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
Working quickly here.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard
All flag is down here. This might be a free play. Has a man downfield. This is Washington. And he's across for the touchdown. And that flag is not going to stop this celebration. They know that's an offsides call.
Offside. Defense.
Now they got to the end zone with that free play partner, so they will, of course, decline the offsides and take those points. Offense and Lawrence getting ready for this 2-point try.
The Jaguars will line up for the two-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And the pass succeeds. A little momentum builder as they try to dig into this deficit. They recognize the situation they're in now. After that score, they're going to try to get it right back. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks them though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Alert! Alert!
Allen. Shakir with the grab. And they're on him quickly there after that catch. So the game's going to be into the 34-yard line. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
And the Bills first down.
Round 80! 5 wide, 5 wide, 5 wide. 5 wide, 5 wide, 5 wide. Stop, half 85, half, alert! Middle. What's that?
Throwing here, Allen. Right back to Shakir. This is caught. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's second.
First down. A gain of 21 yards.
First down. It's a run with Davis. And he's denied the score as they finally get him down at the 1. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their third. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock. First and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
What's that?
Counter give here to Davis. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second. It closed just in time to keep him out. So it's going to be second and goal. It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Bills nearing a win here with a 14-point lead. Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's second and goal. Davis will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line.
All I can really say about that one, Kate, at least he managed to make it out of the end zone. Now staring at a third down at your own 1. Yikes.
Third and goal, Davis. And they're going to say he was short. They held him out, Brock, and now we're going to have to wait and see what they decide to do here on 4th and goal.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, came two sides charging each other, and they beat right at that line. And they didn't have to drive backward, All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
And they're really trying to pile it on here. The offense staying out there on 4th and goal. They'll go. Allen. Won't come through on 4th and goal. And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on down. The Jaguars, then running back Travis Etienne, trotting back out to the field. And his production is carried over into this second half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they've placed upon him.
All right, let's go.
From the end zone, Lawrence. He's stepping up and takes off with this one. And how is that for some breathing room, Brock? It gets him away from the goal line up to the 20.
That's good for the Jaguars. First down.
And they get that clock just below 40 seconds to play. Less than 40 seconds to work with. Here comes 2nd and 10.
Lisa 24.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Looking to throw it. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
Silver. Sir.
Desperation time here. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Handoff here to Davis. And he has the Bills the first down, and that Brock should clinch them this way. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down,
They're going to pass it here. Catch made. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2.
12 more yards.
So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Bills as we bid farewell from Jacksonville.